Hi, this is Beck, and welcome to Pattern Drafting Hell. Hello! Today we're going to draft a bodice block, and that's the basic pattern, pre-pattern thing. It's like an egg, and the actual pattern is the chick. Anyway, that's what we're gonna do today. Okay, so to draft the basic bodice block, I'm using instructions that I'm going to link to in the description. They're from vertistyle.com, one of the username Jed Woods. It was posted in 2009. I've used this technique several times, but not enough to completely, memorize it. So that's what I'm doing. And as for materials, because I need to cut costs as much as possible where I can, where it is safe to cut costs, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the pattern out of scrap paper, because it's the end of the semester and my friends and I have a bunch of papers that we no longer need anymore. Look at this huge stack of useless paper that would normally just go in a landfill. Now it's going to help make a wedding dress. We got our measurements yesterday. And sorry you missed out on Rainey groping me while measuring me, but I hit the wrong button when it was recording, and so it didn't actually record properly. Actually, it went to my Twitch stream instead, and so some people got notification of playing Dragon Age. And it was just me getting my measurements done instead. So that was, I'm sure, very disappointing for some people. By the way, this entire thing requires a lot of math. Not really a whole lot of difficult math. Like, it's mostly dividing by 2, adding 2 centimeters here, that sort of thing. But, just in case, phone calculator. Okay. First step says begin with an origin point, and that the paper should be at least 5 centimeters wider than half the bust measurement. Okay, so here's how we're going to do this, because this isn't going to cut it. It's not. One sheet, it's not going to cut it. So we're going to do the really cheap college method and take a little bit of Scotch tape. And what is half a bust measurement? How big is a sheet of paper, by the way? A sheet of paper is 27.5 centimeters long and 21.5 centimeters wide. That's apparently how big an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper is in metric. So we are going to need 2 of these for our width. I think. Wait a minute. Plus 5 centimeters. Never mind. For safety's sake, I'm gonna have another piece of paper over here. This paper, the thickness of this paper is throwing me off. I'm used to much cheaper paper. But this is scrap paper anyway, so you know what? You do what you have to. Okay, I have A6 sheet, 2x3, large sheet now. This is probably big enough. Probably. How long does this have to be? Nape to waist. Nape to waist plus like a couple centimeters. Okay, that's how long it needs to be. So let's see. Nape to waist, nape to waist. Cool. 43 centimeters seems good enough to me. Time to get started on heavy drawing. And I'm going to use a pencil at first, and I also have 2 colors of pens. This one's black, this one's blue. That way, I can have my original drawing in pencil, and then I can go to black, and if I really mess up the black, I can do it in blue and over it. That way I can see where the actual line is, because a lot of this is fudging it when you don't have the proper tools. It's a fudging it anyway, but when you really don't have the proper tools, it's extra fudging. Step 1. Got my sheet together. Okay. Leave some space to the left and to the above of the origin point. Yeah, I'm left-handed. Point. That's the origin point. Sorry for shaky camera, I literally just picked it up. Do a little bit of parallel line drawing. There's your origin. Measure 1.5 centimeters downward. Can I set this so it can see me? Can it see what I'm doing? Vaguely? Yeah. There we go. 1.5. That's A! Yay! Next step. Arms, guys, minus half a centimeter. Arm sky step is, by this definition, the amount of... It is half the circumference of the arm at the shoulder. Okay. Okay, arm sky step. I'm just gonna use the estimate there. 22.6 centimeters. I'm gonna write that down. 22.6 centimeters. Okay. Okay, so 22.6 minus 0.5 is 22.1. I hope the brain is working perfectly. Why does it have to be? Yeah, just understand minus 0.5. No, it's plus half a centimeter. That's a plus mark. Okay. Now. 23.1 centimeters. And that is going to be... adding that. Okay. Look at this beautiful line I drew. What's the next step? Point C is half bust plus 5 centimeters. Draw a line. Yeah, we definitely needed that third sheet, because there I am, all the way over on the third sheet. point C over here. And now I have to draw the line. Draw the line parallel to OB, parallel to this thing over here. Arm scythe depth plus 2 centimeters. There's extra math. Okay. Okay, it took me about an hour to do all of the math. Also wrote down all the steps with all the calculated measurements. So hopefully I won't have that problem again. Okay, back to point C. All the way over here, and my really terrible line. Oh, I should probably fix my line a little bit. Close enough. Okay, now. Measure 26.1 up point C. Shit. Okay. New plan. Redo point C. Close enough. Okay. Now, measure 26.1 centimeters up from point C. Okay, that looks good. This line is still backed up. Slightly less backed up line. Okay, now that is point D. 36.5 centimeters made to waist from A. Okay, that is point E. Please ignore the washing machine. Square off E to C. Yay, that looks pretty straight to me. Yep, that looks pretty straight to me. Okay, on number 8. .4 centimeters right of O. Is G. And now I must curve A to G.
Look at my art skills. Making a beautiful little curve there. There. 3.8 centimeters down from A is H. Obviously, these measurements aren't going to be the same as yours because these are Rainey's measurements, and you don't have the same body type as measurement as Rainey probably. Now a light line, 28.5 centimeters right H. And the G to H line, 15 centimeters. Oh, it's the shoulder. Okay. G to H line, 15 centimeters. There's I. And now we do. Okay. 7.5 centimeters on G to I. Okay, down 5 centimeters. And left. I must find two lines of equal length that are 1 centimeter apart. There is the shoulder dart. 28.5 centimeters on B to C. Mark L. There, L is marked. Square up L to HI line. Wait, what? That's not supposed to. Shit. Okay, I did that wrong. I did the marking of point L wrong, I'm pretty sure. What is point L? I want to use their estimate instead, because that's not right. 8.5. I'm gonna hope for the best. Let's see how this turns out, because this doesn't look right. And this doesn't look at all right. Okay, man. I screwed up somewhere. B to C. Okay, 7 divided by 2. What the weird measurements? Okay. I'm just gonna stick with this for now and hope for the best, because obviously this was not made for people of Rainey's size. And 1/2 LM is N. Okay, now I've got that. Now 14.5 B to L. That looks about right. That's P. And draw a dotted line because that's not a real line. That's to help you line up the darts later. D, left 5.9 centimeters. And that is R. D down 6.4 is F. Now you do the curvy thing. Look at how sweet this curve is. Oh yeah. Step 20. 29 centimeters from C to L. C to L. Whoop. Oh hell no. Yeah, I'm so done. I guess I measured her back wrong, maybe? So I'm just gonna use the estimate. Screw it. I hope it fits. It's not like the bodice is gonna have a whole lot on her back anyway. The real new B to L measurement is 19.7. Where did I put? There we go. That looks way better. Way, way better. There, now I can make it actually work. Halfway through. And it's the same spot. Over here. 9.9. And that would be cute. And that is cute. There we go. Freaking line there. Okay, and I have it correctly from my class. 29. And then I draw up. Another dot line. You down 2.5. That's the best point. Now, next would be the L. There. 1.4 centimeters for arm. Time to draw the frontmost. Press start. It's a C-E thing. That looks pretty nice. Picture one. W2 14 centimeters. Step 26. T up 7 centimeters. 7.5 centimeters. Y, 1/2 LT, Z, and from Z is A. Okay, that's another dot line. L, Yeah, please. Now reconnect these. This makes the armhole. That looks like a small armhole. I'm gonna make it just a little bit bigger via bullshit. Thankfully, this pattern that I'm making doesn't have sleeves. It doesn't even have armholes, because it's going to be like that. So I shouldn't really have to worry about that. Anyway. F down 1.2 centimeters. And now I need to go from A to E. Okay, there's some dark points there. There's all of the bodice block. I'm gonna trace that off camera because you don't need to see me tracing it. It's just tracing the lines that are important. Okay.